Ah. Oh, this is classic, guys. Super Mario Brothers 2. Why I said Mario weird. Story: When Mario opened a door after climbing. Wait, let me do a deep voice. When Mario opened the door after climbing a long stair in his dream. Fuck. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. Push start button. Well, that's an interesting story. I'd be quite certainly afraid if I saw fucking push start button. So anyway, the four characters you play as is Mario, Luigi, Mario, Toad, and Princess Toadstool. Or Peach, if you would. So I'm actually gonna play as Mario. This game's really special to me, guys. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Mario can look at his butt if you stand at a certain angle. It's just, what does it look like on the other side? Oh, I can't tell. Oh, looks good to me. This is actually the first video game I ever owned. Super Mario Brothers 2 was the first game my parents bought me for the NES, which was my first system. We was Poe, you see, and it took them a couple of years to get me an NES, but when they did, they wanted to get me the latest Mario game because they knew how great Mario was. Now, ironically, the latest Mario game, which was this one at the time, had nothing to do with Mario. It wasn't like the same type of gameplay. I mean, this was a very different game. For those of you who don't know, Super Mario Brothers 2 is actually an adaptation of a game called Doki Doki Panic. Apparently, they just didn't think either game was going to do well in America, so they just said fuck it. And they had... Aw, fuck balls. Now I'm Chiquito Mario. This could be a blessing in disguise. Shit. Come on, look how he's so little and cute. Let him in. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Now I remember all my friends had Super Mario Brothers, and all these other excellent NES games. And I grew up with the weirdest NES games ever. I really did. I grew up with oh fuck. Did not want to do that. I grew up with this game, which is a good game on its own, but it's just not the same as, the original. Fuck! What the hell is wrong with me? Come on, Krista. Oh. Really? All right. That's okay. It's cool. Wants to prove itself. This game wants to prove itself. Was that they wanted to get me an education game, so they're actually gonna. What? Oh my god! It's a glitch. It's a glitch. Oh my god, it's a glitch. Oh, that was close. The story that my parents tell me, or my mom tells me, is that she wanted to get me this game. It was a Sesame Street game, which I've sadly lost. And I'm really upset I lost it, because I would love to do an LOL games on it. But it was basically like all these games having to do with education, and it was with the Sesame Street people, and I'm sure it was a terrible game. But I loved it as a kid. I thought it was like the fucking shit, and I would play the crap out of it, and life was amazing. But the other game they got me was this one, and it was on my dad's. My dad was being a bro, basically, because he was like, you're gonna get him a fucking awesome video game console, and you're not gonna get him a Mario game? He's like, come on, man, let the boy play as Mario. Fuck. Okay, now I'm gonna rep my dad right now, and I'm gonna play as Peach. My dad's favorite character is Peach, and the reason was she could fly. You see? She kind of like hovers a little bit. So he was like, dude, fuck it, you could play as... Ah, fuck. He's like, you play as Peach, who cares if you get hurt? Like, fucking... You can jump. Okay, Luigi I thought was the worst character. He has like this weird fucking jump that's like squiggle squiggle. It's really fucking weird, and it's offensive because it's terrible. She looks like she's squatting to take a dump. Like, oh. That's a squatting shit taker if I ever saw it. It was released in Japan as like, that's so sad. That is so sad. He's like, that dude was like, he knew life was over. He really did. That guy accepted death with so much dignity. Alright, folks, so I can keep playing. I really can. but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here because seriously, I can just get sucked into this. But do I think you guys should pick up Super Mario Brothers 2? Yes. I think in general the Mario Brother games are just excellent. They're great games, and I think all of them deserve a good chance. But now that I played these, we can go ahead and play Super Mario Brothers 3. So tune in next month, guys. We'll be starting at the very beginning of the month. We're gonna have a Let's Try to Play on Super Mario Brothers 3. And when I say let's try to play, we're going to try to play because I'm really bad at it. But until then, guys, I will see you there. But for now, do pick this game up if you have a Wii or a Wii U. It's also available on, obviously, the NES, the Game Boy Advance. They did a port of it. It was called Super Mario Advance. I mean, there's a ton of games that... systems that have this game. Do yourself a favor, pick it up. I've never played Doki Doki Panic, so I can't recommend that. Though if it's anything like this... Wait, listen to the music. Kind of grooving. Alright, folks, I'll leave you with that. Do pick it up. It's an excellent game. Memory from my childhood. We'll just end down there. So great.